Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has gotten great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes, Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today before it goes missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple Music, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas 24/7 for your family, friends, and loved ones, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, makes great gifts year round. And also, you can also check out the great books and merchandise from Mia Molson-Zia on Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia, like Missing, Once, and Wrinkles. Also cool merchandise like T-shirts, pop sockets, and also hoodies, phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia. Check it out today. And don't forget to support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, as well as PayPal and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Make sure you do so today. We're here with a terrific gentleman who's a New York City, Harlem native, and the founder of a wonderful brand new platform, which is really catching fire. And he created it, and he's having a vision to create a platform which offers fans a very memorable experience through a number of events and enhanced access to those they admire. And of course, we'll talk more about that. And he's got a passion for connecting with people around him and building better, brighter futures. I mean, don't we all hear? His hosts have include Chris King, comedian, also Fifth Rakeage, anime commentator, also Loaded Lux, battle rapper, poet Symbolic Night, and chart-topping recording artist Tiffany in the set, and more being added every day. And this also be involved concert promotion, sports marketing, athletes, and a lot more. And this is just an amazing platform. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios in beautiful downtown New York City, the owner, founder, and CEO of Fanmire, the amazingly multi-talented Jamel Anderson. Jamel, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Mike, thanks for having me. Thank you so much for the intro.
Oh, I mean, you've got a great platform out there. I checked it out. It's amazing. It's the next best thing. And you grew up in the New York City, Harlem area, and you founded this a while back, and you created this wonderful platform, having a vision to create a platform offering fans a memorable experience, also connecting, and you're really passionate about connecting people around you and events and more. And of course, you've had a number of guests as well too. We'll talk more about that. And before we get into all that, Jamel, tell us how I first got started.
Great, thank you, Mike. So years ago, I would say, coming up in Harlem, sports was one of the things that me and my peers truly only had, right? Mm-hmm. Harlem is not what it is today. And connection is what we had as young youth. We had each other. So whether it was throwing a ball up against a wall, catching it, whoever catches it gets to toss it, we made up games. We did things to be interactive.
Wow.
And I think from a connection standpoint, I think Harlem is the root of where all that began for me. So fast forward into becoming a younger adult, sports and entertainment was something that I was truly moved and driven by. So I had an opportunity at one point to be a part of a commercial with a talent that I was managing then. And he was the silhouette for one of the 50th greatest moments at MSG in Madison Square Garden in the city. And I think that's when I first felt that magic. I was thinking to myself, wow, Hulk Hogan was here. Billy Joel, Mike Rickner of the Rangers, Mark Jackson, Patrick Ewing.
Wow.
I'm in a house of where all this energy happens. And I think that's where I think the energy was birthed in me at that moment.
Mhm. And do you think when you were at MSG, capturing that moment, was there like an event that you attended that simply influenced you at the precise moment, saying this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life, or was it just simply just going into Madison Square Garden in general?
I think it was a combination of things. I don't think it was just that one thing that happened that said, here we go. So I give you for example, I don't remember which WrestleMania this was, but I don't know if it was Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. Don't hold me to it.
I'm
But
not. Don't worry about it. They're not going to body slam you. Don't worry about it.
right. But that's when I discovered that wrestling wasn't real as a young person, and I was devastated. Right.
Mhm.
So I think I was connected to that through the dolls, the action figures that you would get. So for me, it was always something that connected me. So I don't think it was that one thing. I think it was just a combination of things that I experienced.
Mhm. And who are some of your favorite wrestlers growing up? I know we're on that subject too, and you enjoy wrestling. Who are some of your other favorite wrestlers growing up?
Had to be, I think it was the British Bulldogs back then. I think I'm telling my age now. Of course, you had Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Randy Savage, the Killer Bees, and, the Ultimate Warriors. So it was a few.
Uh-huh. I also think about the $1 Million Man too. So it's like he's one of my favorites. Everybody pays a price for the $1 Million Man.
Oh boy, was that Ted DiBiase? Was that his name?
Yes, Ted DiBiase. Yes, and he was on my show for a little bit too. I mean, just an amazing guy, and of course, all the wrestlers as well too. That they're just like really humble people when they're off the stage. And I talked to somebody who was in wrestling, and it's just a unique camaraderie. And of course, you also had some other sports as well too. And of course, you talked about a lot of the teams. Like the Knicks, you had the Rangers, and whatever else. And what would you say was the most memorable sporting event that you ever been to or been involved with, especially at Madison Square Garden?
Well, if I had to pick one, I would say it was the ALCS when the Yankees were playing the Red Sox, and the year that Aaron Boone hit that home run. I was there for that. I think that might have been one of my most memorable moments at an event. So that one definitely did something for me.
Hmm. And how about some of your other favorites too, like your favorite singers, songwriters, actors, and celebrities growing up? Who's some other favorites?
So as far as in the music game, I love Jay-Z. I personally don't know him, but his music it's so inspirational, at least to me. It just seems like what he says, you can assume that he really lived, and he paints a vivid picture, at least for me, to connect with. So I would say like Jay-Z is one of my favorite musicians. I like a lot of old school music as well, but if I had to say, it's definitely Jay-Z. I'm also a huge fan of Saquon Barkley. I feel so bad that the injury bug has just
Oh
been.
my gosh. Yeah, he's had some bad luck with the injury bug. He was doing so well, and all of a sudden he went down. Daniel Jones went down. I mean, my God, it's like they were just getting on a roll, and all of a sudden it seemed like half the team went down. It seems like, oh my gosh.
Right. So yeah, it is. And being a diehard Giant fan, it hasn't been good the last few years.
Hmm. Right. Yeah. And of course, I feel for you guys as well too, and what Joe Judge has to go through as well too. But of course, probably your favorites is like with the Giants beating Patriots twice to win the Super Bowl. So.
Well, it's interesting when I think about how the team was constructed when we actually did win those Super Bowls. That front four and that defense, boy, they would not let Brady rest both games, and you had a balanced offensive attack. So I would love to see us get back to building a team that's all around like that, maybe compete again. But it's nothing like being able to say you beat Brady twice when it mattered.
Well, I'm sure a lot of teams are doing that right now, and I'm sure Kansas City saying right now, we're going to beat Brady twice again. We got to. So, or is going to face Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl. You know that. So, and of course, speaking of building better futures, connecting people, and everything else, we'll talk about your amazing platform, Fanmire, in just 1 minute. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@SonicWebStudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international war-winning author Mia Mosensia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosensia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes, Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Girls Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com and over 30 podcast platforms. Take us with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia for great books, merchandise, and more. And don't forget to support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, as well as PayPal and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Make sure you donate generously today. We're here with a New York City, Harlem native, and the founder of Fanmire, Jamel Anderson, here on the Mike Wagner Show. Jamel, you started Fanmire, just a little bit back, and tell us all about Fanmire. And once again, what got you started on Fanmire in the first place?
Yeah, so Fanmire, it's not social media, right? We're fan engagement. The whole idea around what I wanted to see happen in the fan space was having a platform where the energy can continue after the concert, after the game. And when we were coming up, you go back 15 years ago, we didn't use the word influencers. You were either a celebrity, a star, and that was that. But today, you can be an influencer and still be a celebrity or a star, or it just happens, right? You can be a star without being an influencer. Mm-hmm. But the whole genesis behind what I believe is that everybody wants to connect with what they like, right? You may have a favorite person who cooks, and I believe that we can monetize their social media following to fan engagement, subscription-based followers. So, hey, you want to support your favorite podcaster, right? Mm-hmm. You come, you get exclusive content from him or her on Fanmire. You get to engage with like-minded fans that share your passion. It's just a $5 per month fee. And you're part of a private entourage once you actually subscribe to that influencer, and you get exclusive content, whether that's live stream of doing things with your favorite influencer as well. There's an opportunity to meet them offline and in person for events. Everybody won't win that, but part of you subscribing to pay to follow them, you're automatically eligible for that to happen. But at minimum, everybody gets exclusive content, and you're part of a private community where only the people that pay can follow that influencer, and you have an added benefit of being able to communicate with each other.
And how does that differ from the other platforms, like with the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, and also some of the other platforms, like say with OnlyFans and Patreon, some of the others? How does that differentiate from the rest?
Right. So, while we're grateful for the Patreons and the OnlyFans of the world for actually validating the space, what I would say one of the biggest differences for us is the whole private entourage, right? Where most platforms, you just consume content, but there's no way to interact with the content. Mm-hmm. On Fanmire, you actually get to converse with each other and comment on the content that's being produced to you, as opposed to just receiving content from the other platforms. And we have a set rate of $5 that we charge on Fanmire, where I say like a Patreon, the content creator sets the price for the engagement. So my idea is to make this thing responsible and really become the voice, if you will, of how fans should be appreciated, right? And
Mhm.
also giving creatives a platform where they could give more of their content, more of themselves, and a space where there's no cyberbullying, right? No troll.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's been a big problem these days,
Right.
especially hearing the news all over the place. And that's really good too. Now, does that get screened too for potential cyberbullying or anything like that? Or what are some of the protocols that simply say, hey, you're cyberbullying? It's like, penalties, expulsion, or anything like that?
Right. So it's a fine line, right? But our whole brand messaging is about eradicating it, right? And if you cyberbully on our platform, you're warned once. The second time, you're banned for life.
Oh, so it's two strikes instead of the traditional three. That's good. I like that.
Right. It's nothing questionable because if you come on there and you have anything negative to say about influencers, and so let's just say, oh, come on, LeBron, you got to pick it up. That's not necessarily negative, right?
Right,
But
that's more like a little encouragement, like say, hey, you're
right,
having a poor game. Come on, pick it up. Try this, try that. Let's put a smile on your face. I mean, all athletes are entitled to a bad night. Even Michael Jordan back in the day, too. He is entitled to have a bad night. Or even six score like 50 points against Utah. It's like, boy, that scourged everybody. It's like if Michael Jordan can score 40 points with a 107-degree fever, you should come in when you're at like 100.
right. Because I mean, just think about it, Mike. You're talking to athletes every day. You're talking to people in the industry. Most people forget that they're people, right? And how many people really want their story out there? How many people really want to connect and just feel like you're not here to just say disparaging things about me, right? Or come at my family or come at my children because I didn't perform to your satisfaction. So we're not interested in folk who want to get that message and energy out. We want that core of 1% of your social media followers, that real fanatic fan that just wants to be a part of that journey as long as they can be a part of it. That's what we're focusing on.
You mentioned about the $5 a month package that you offer. What are some of the other packages that you offer besides the $5 a month?
So right now it's just a one time, it's just that. It's just $5. We do have a free version where you could come on and consume content based off your interest points. So we'll have content produced around sports, around entertainment, around movies. You could actually come in and still comment on that content for free.
Okay. And also, what about like some of the other subjects? You also mentioned sports, entertainment, cooking, and whatever else. What are some of the other subjects you allow, like say with science, history, or say government, anything like that? So it's like, what are some of the other subjects that you also allow?
So we're constantly talking about what evolving looks like. We will stay away from politics,
Right. Okay.
but our focus is to create interest points that people find interesting to have fan engagement around.
Hmm.
So, and our goal is to hire the top contributors in these separate fields to curate content that fans can engage with.
Okay.
So
And then say if I want to sign up to follow Jay Z, all I do is just pay the $5 a month or whatever it is, and I can just follow Jay Z, comment, and all that.
absolutely. However, we have to have an agreement in place with that influencer, obviously. And one of the cool things that we're doing is the influencer makes 80% of what we charge.
Okay, that's a really good deal. And of course, let's say for myself, or if anybody's listening out there that they want fans to interact, and how do they sign up for that?
You simply go to fanmire.com. You look for the section that says how to be an influencer. You fill out the application, and we screen it, we review it, and we will get right back to you.
That
And
sounds great. Go ahead.
we
I'm sorry.
zero, zero, zero sex working on our platform.
That's right. And I think that's really important to remember as well, too. So for anybody out there, showing her, you're pretty much discouraged from it, go somewhere else. You also had Chris King, comedian on there, Fifth Rakeage, Loaded Locks, Symbolic Night, and Tiffany as well, too. And you got some amazing people, and tell us about those people. And if you got some others too, you can feel free to talk about as well.
Well, so the others that's coming, we're going to be doing press releases on them. We're crossing T's and dotting I's on paperwork, so I can't necessarily mention them right now. But I'll just tell you a little bit about like Chris King. Boy, is he on the come up. I mean, he does these Denzel Washington impersonations on Instagram,
Oh,
and
wow.
and on TikTok. He's become an amazing sensation. Tremendous talent, tremendous man of God, faith-based everything. And I mean, when you just get an idea of what kind of talent he has, getting to know him outside of that talent is going to be, he's tremendously an asset to what the Fanmire brand is. And I think his core followers are really in for a great experience on like learning what his exclusive content's going to be like. And Fifth Raikage, he does a lot of anime. I mean, this young man is on fire, tremendously talented. You know, he's become a TikTok sensation as well. And then
Nice.
you have Loaded Lux. He's a legendary like pioneer of battle rap. When you think of what Jay-Z is in hip hop, he would be up there in the top 5 best all time of battle rappers. And I mean,
Wow.
yeah, the sport or industry has gotten a lot younger, but just some of the things he's done over the last 15 years still stands alone, and he's still holding his own today. Tremendous creative, great energy, amazing guy.
Okay. You also Symbolic Night and also Tiffany as well too. Those are two amazing people.
Right. And Tiffany, we are, you know, we're officially in contract, and we are, you know, getting content and things like that. We're talking about having a set release date for fans to actually connect. But what can't you say about her? She was everything in the 80s. She's still out here touring, great influencer, tremendous talent. It's great that we have her. And Symbolic, he's a micro influencer, tremendously creative young man in poetry, and he's out there. He's working. He's building up his base, and he's getting after it. So we're fortunate to be able to work with these guys, and you know we got a lot coming. I mean, the Q1 is going to be really impressive. We got a lot of college kids we're about to get on board too. Can't really name them just yet. So it's happening, and what I can say is we are in the talks with a New York Jet. Can't name him.
Oh, wow. New York
So,
Jet. I think there's like maybe like 50 or 100 of them. I'll have to keep myself guessing. So
so he'll be coming on board, and we'll be doing some things with him as well in the near future. But I'll tell you, we're blessed. We're old fashioned, you know, small knit group that stayed together, and now we're giving the world something special.
hmm and of course, besides fans signing up as well too, and how do they pay for as well too, like with Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, or anything like that?
The standard methods of payments are there. Once you go to follow an influencer, it takes you through just a billing process. Really simply to do, you add a card, your preferable payment every month, and it's simply there, no strings attached, no restrictions. You can cancel if you feel free whenever you want. So it's very easy to get on and very easy to get off if that's what you would like to do.
That is so amazing. I'm looking at jumping on too, and I encourage everybody to do so. And once again, where can we get more information about Fanmire, and how do people sign up?
So let's go to Fanmire. That's FANMIRE, fanmire.com. And to establish your own account there, it's app.fanmire.com.
That's
Sign up on an account is free.
That is amazing. We will certainly do so. And what's coming up for Jamel Anderson and more in Fanmire, we'll find out just 1 minute. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by SonicWeb Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by official sponsor, The Mike Wagner Show, international war-ring author Mia Muslinzia Missing, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. We'll be back with the founder and CEO of the amazing Fanmire, Jamel Anderson, after this time out. We're back with Jamel Anderson of Fanmire here on the Mike Widener Show, and you cover a lot of ground about Fanmire, talk about the history of it, and some of the influences. Is just so amazing. We encourage everybody to get on and sign up as well, too, if you're an influencer, celebrity, or what have you, or just get your word out there. And what can we expect from you in 2022 and beyond, Jamel?
Well, I would think that we are just scaling this company. We are becoming the preferred place to have content, engagement, experiences, and we will become the place where fans can truly connect with the influences that they love. And I'm expecting us to be one of the main subject of conversation around fan engagement.
That's certainly amazing. We're certainly looking forward to doing so. And who do you consider biggest influence and encourage, Jamel?
Wow, that's a tough one. I'm gonna have to sidestep that one because it's just so many that influence me. But I couldn't give that an honest answer. I would regret it after I say it because who I may have left out.
Don't worry about it. I mean, you're safe with us. It's okay. So, well, that
Right.
could be another time too. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
And around entrepreneurship, what I would say is anything that comes easy will go easy, right? I would say that hard work, determination, and integrity is the old-fashioned way, but the old-fashioned way needs to become the new way. So I
Hmm.
would say just stick to what core values of respecting people, respecting your word, and be a person that is not afraid to build from ground up. It works.
Hmm. And that is the best thing to do. You got some great advice there, Jamel. Once again, Jamel Anderson of Fanmire here on the Mike Widener Show, founder and CEO of this amazing platform. Jamel, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing and looking forward to having you again soon. Make sure you keep us up to date. Don't forget to keep in touch. Looking forward to having you again soon. And once again, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people check out Fanmire or sign up or get more
Thanks
information?
Thanks again, Mike, for having me. And again, everyone out there, it's fanmire.com, Fanmire, and app.fanmire.com to sign up to have access to the platform. Thanks again, Mike. It was a great experience chatting with you today.
And looking forward to being on Fanmire with you as well, too. Sign me up and I'm going to get on your list here. Once again, Jamel, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely terrific. Looking forward to having you again soon. And make sure you keep us up to date, keep in touch, and look forward to have you on again. We wish you all the best, and you've got a great future ahead of you.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you.